Video countdown.
Or we're taking videos. Apparently we're here. Hey, welcome live from Rhode Island Comic This is Max with Shallow Graves Maksi. Hello everyone. There's again a massive crowd here. Saturday is completely sold out. So if you had plans to try and get here, don't bother. You probably can get a ticket from the hacker, but last I checked that happened was about $300 a ticket. So you might want to rethink that plan. There are still tickets available tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you then. But we've come here with an old friend of mine. Dean, this is a surprise. I knew Dean way back when in the Rumplepeach days, we called him. Rumplepeach the poet at King Richard's Fair. Of course, that wasn't the only fair you did, right? You actually got
I did a couple others, but not too many.
That was
my
still your main one?
Yeah.
And so we were happily surprised to find Dean here in this. And I'm pretty sure I passed by it and had no idea you were here. And I didn't mean here, I mean at a different con.
All the cons.
I passed by you before. I had no idea. Totally my fault. Of course, I get tunnel vision when I'm walking through this place. I mean, look around. This is actually calm right now in this area. A total of over 100,000 people are expected for the entire weekend. And today is the big day. So in the area right now, I think people are eating because this is calm, which is good for an interview, really. So we're here, and this is your booth, Stalking Dead. So what are the types of items that you sell here?
Well, we're mainly promoting our book, The Stalking Dead, which is a graphic novel that takes all of the Christmas specials that you love and all of the zombie tropes and horror cliches and mashes them into one thing with a ton of really bad puns. So if you know my early work, you can understand how wonderfly awful some of the wordplay in this book is.
Oh yes, he is a master of bad puns. Yes, I have not forgotten that. But yes, he also had quite a ladies following, I must say. So Rumplepeach was always the go-to guy. Never got to be the wingman, what can I say?
And now that I've written a graphic novel, that's all over.
But how graphic is it?
It's actually got some pretty good gore. You can see Santa cutting up some elves. It's definitely not for the kids, but kids love it. So kids, talk your parents into buying it. Parents, don't read what your kids just bought.
That's wonderful, but it looks like you're delving into whatever else.
Yeah, so we also...
Attention. This happens.
Can I have Matt Simon meet your party on the 5th floor on the west side? Once again, Matt Simon, please meet your party on the west side of the 5th floor. Thank you.
We're talking like every 3 minutes, these announcements out. They cut into everything, and everybody just stops. Well, we can't talk anymore. Let's wait.
Postcard.
Very creative.
Thank you.
He's a very creative guy.
I love it.
So, in addition to selling The Stalking Dead, just so I don't have to always admit that I'm the person who wrote it, we sell a whole bunch of other stuff. We're selling off our comics and Star Wars figures and that type of stuff, just like any booth, so people don't feel pressured into buying the book. Like if they pick it up, I want them to feel like they can put it back down if they want to.
Yeah, there are other things, but this is your main thing.
Yeah.
Now, you wrote it. Did you do the art as well?
I did the art as well. Everything.
This is all you.
All me. It took 3 years.
Wow,
to
this
write.
must be really demented.
Yeah.
I can tell you from experience.
We took a year on the pencils, and then a year on the inks, and then a year on the coloring, and so 3 years total writing it. And I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. We also have been selling my artwork over at this booth, and next door we have all of my t-shirt designs. I do a lot of Cthulhu artwork and that type of thing. So
let's take a quick look over there. Let's get over to Jen.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just about 40 minutes at 2 o'clock, join the stars of Gotham, David Mazouz.
It's sort of like Shaun of the Dead.
Like Shaun of the Dead with Christmas?
I looked up and there was a camera and I was like, man, I just get my ass to the camera.
All right. Way to start a show. Okay. So now all this is...
The stars of Gotham.
Stars, blah, 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 blah. All this is Dean's artwork as well. So we've been working on... Okay, looking good. What else have we got here? So on this side of the booth, he's concentrating on just what type of prints are these now?
So this is all the original artwork that we've silk screened ourselves onto various different T-shirts here. We've got Poe, Tor Johnson, Cthulhu, I Am Providence. We have Cthulhu with a quote. I call this Death Cthulhu because there's dead in the title. This is from an original spook show poster from the 60s, late 60s, early 70s.
Nice.
And then we have Nosferatu over here. He's very charming. So he drew all of this.
You guys do Terracon, I would imagine.
We did do Terracon.
Yes,
we
I knew I walked right by it. But
Yeah.
I recognized. I walked right by this at Terracon. It's forgive me, Dean. Sorry, I had no idea. Otherwise, we would have done this last time.
Yeah.
But hey, wherever you can find an audience.
It's true.
How long have you and Dean been doing this?
We've been going to con since we started dating, which is about. We tend to argue on how long that's been. We both forget. We're in love. So it's been about 7 years, but we've only started vending at cons for the past 4 years, I want to say.
Okay,
And
so
yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So the attending to vending. That's
attending to vending.
massive difference. I mean,
Well,
I hope you get to get out of your booth every once in a while.
Every once in a while. It's hard because you're afraid you're not going to get back. It's like,
Yeah.
if I'm not back in an hour, send a pizza after me.
It's really, really easy to get lost in this. It's just so much. And we actually got totally lucky. I knew it was somewhere in the 600s. We turned here, I looked to my right and like, hi, Dean.
Yeah, well, lucky. It is lucky because the pole is a little,
yeah.
it's a little blocking.
Well, hey, you got 2 areas. Take it, use it. This is
It's
great.
literally put a wall between us.
Hey, sometimes that's a good thing.
It might be a good thing.
Absolutely. Makes the heart grow fonder.
That's right. That's what they say anyway.
Yeah, well. All right. Well, that's great. Let's head back over to Dean and see how he's doing. Thank you, Jen. Squeeze through here.
Instead of a back curtain. Oh,
Excuse us, folks. Excuse us. Come through. Welcome to how live feeds are done. So we're back. So I was just talking to Jen. She tells me you guys have been doing this debatably together for 7 years, but you've actually been at cons for about 4 years now.
Yeah, I think this is our 4th Rhode Island Comic Con, and I think the first Rhode Island Comic Con, our first con was Rhode Island Comic Con 4 years ago.
Okay, yes, I'm pretty sure I walked right by you at Terracon.
Yeah, you probably passed by us.
Absolutely no idea, because I recognize the art.
I know I was watching a Shallow Graves when you were interviewing the sculptor who does the wonderful...
Oh, yeah, he was good work. Yes.
I saw you interviewing him, and I was 2 booths down from him and saw you there. It was like, oh my God.
You would
And
have
then I
seen the
saw
look of surprise on my face. I'm so sorry.
It's funny how many people will come up to the booth and be like, "You're Rumble Peach, aren't you?" And I'm like, 20 years later, that's
Doesn't
crazy.
matter. It still follows you. People still do that to me.
Isn't that crazy?
I know it's weird that our fair days will never fade. Apparently, but it's all right. Well, thank you so much. I'm
Thank you.
glad we could finally get together and give you a little exposure here, guys. Maybe show you. Come down. We are in the 600 aisle. This is for Dean and the Stalking Dead. We hope you'll come down. And thank you very much, Shallow Graves fans. We'll see you again live.